Hey guys, Matt from Solimar Industries here. Just continuing our series of the SiFly eFoils. If you check out our channel, you know that maybe a couple weeks ago I went over our Stellar series, which is the carbon series boards. SiFly offers basically two different types of boards: the advanced Rider carbon series and the entry-level foam series, soft top series. So that's what we're talking about today. And so I have both of the soft top Rider series boards that SiFly offers here with me, and I'm just going to talk to you a little bit about them as an entry-level rider. Got a lot of decisions to make and a lot of information to consume, and I wanted to make a quick video to kind of break it down for you a little bit. So like I said, this is the SiFly Rider series boards. They are sold here in the United States by Solimar Industries. They are made in Bulgaria. SiFly is quite big in Europe, and as they're growing in the US, videos like this help people understand what they're all about. So like I said, the Rider series is the entry-level series, and in that series it's really easy. I put them both together because they're essentially the same board, just different sizes. So quickly going over the differences here. This is the Rider Plus. This is the big one, right? This is the 5'6", 130 liter. It's made of EPP foam. This is super good for people that are just learning, maybe a little larger size, or maybe are going to be using them for lessons or to teach other people. This is the board to go with. And then this is the little baby brother. I'd call this a medium-sized board in comparison to all the other options. This is the SiFly Rider series. It's the 110. It's still EPP foam. It's the exact same board. It's just smaller. So this one is 5'4", 110 liters. So 5'6", 130 liters, 5'4", 110 liters. This one is going to be specifically better for people that are going to probably progress. Maybe people that already have some water sports experience, like wakeboarding or even snowboarding, or some people are just maybe a little more adventurous. And rather than buying the really big one and someday wishing they had a smaller one, they start on this. So kind of some things to think about with that before I get into all the other options is what I tell people is you cannot go wrong with this board. It is fun for anybody of any skill. So don't hesitate to get the bigger one if you have any reservations. But if you're less than 210 pounds, you have some water experience, or you feel like you're going to progress, this is kind of the most popular board, and it's kind of a no-brainer. This board is excellent. The only thing that you might notice is a learning curve on this. If you've never done this before, is going to be a little longer. This board is just so easy to ride. You're going to be up and flying on your first session. And with this board, I've had people lean this way, and while they get it soon enough, it may take a couple sessions because it's just a little bit smaller. But on that note, the running gear, the mast, the wings, it's all the same. The batteries are the same. Everything is the same except for the size of the board. So just to kind of summarize, if you're larger, brand new, or teaching other people, get the 130. If you have some experience, maybe you're less than 200 pounds, or you think you're going to progress, get the 110. Other options that we can talk about if you call us, you have your choice of getting bags. I always recommend these bags. Inevitably, when you transport these boards, you're going to put them in your car, in your truck, or throw them in your garage. And even though this foam is super, super durable, it doesn't show scratches, and really you got to really bang it just to make a mark. Still, the traction pad, if you're sliding it on its top, it doesn't feel good to slide a brand new board on the ground or anywhere else. So these bags are super good. Comes with another bag that contains the remote and the wings and the mast all in one nice package. And again, when you're traveling, it's a lot nicer to carry a padded bag than laying metal down on concrete. It doesn't feel good. So that's that. The batteries always come with bags. For people that have never been exposed to this, this is our remote. It's got a cool little design where sits on the board flush. You can actually have your hand on it, squeezing the trigger throttle, and still have it down on the board. It has 20 gears, speeds, power settings. So remote's the same on everything. Other options for these boards, I told you, SiFly only has one battery. Some other manufacturers have different size batteries. Kind of just adds to the confusion. I rarely have customers wish for less ride time. So this is the big battery. It's 48 amp hours. It is 2.3 kilowatt hours. 2-hour battery is what you need to know. And it will probably go longer than you want to ride. I tell a lot of customers that. Everybody wants to know how long it goes. It often will go longer than you will. For people that are super safety conscious, the boards come with the prop setup with the guard, which is recommended. That is the most efficient setup, but we do offer the jet. The jet is available as an add-on. The only real benefit to the jet, and we've covered this in other videos, but it is super safe. Other than that, it's also very smooth, but it does have some learning curve drawbacks. I feel like it requires quite a bit more speed to get up on foil and fly. So just some things to be aware of. Best way to talk about this is just give us a call. It is best for some people, but not everybody. Much bigger topic, wing selection. I always recommend the carbon wings. And I would say about 90% of people get this wing right here. This is the Cruiser 1300. I would say that for people between probably 170 pounds and 220 pounds, this is the right wing for you. Almost everybody goes with this wing and everybody loves it. I still ride with it today. Over 220 pounds, all the way up to 280 pounds. This is the biggest wing SiFly offers. This is the Cruiser 1900. You can see the difference. And what does that mean to you as the rider? The board is going to fly and come out of the water, lift out of the water, that much easier with this much surface area and this big wing. It just makes it easier to fly. So the heavier you are, the bigger the wing you want. Conversely, the smaller the wing requires a little more speed. So as you're learning, a smaller wing requires you to go that much faster, which kind of doesn't go hand in hand with learning. So like I said, this is almost 100% of the time the wing we offer or suggest on these boards here. We do have some other options, and again, just give us a call. We can work out the best configuration for you. Just so you guys can kind of see, if I open it up with one latch, you can see the battery where it goes, 2 quick connect cables, and that's all there is to it. Mast length is right at 30 inches. And one SiFly feature that's really neat, on the back over here, the rear stabilizer is adjustable in 3 different positions to shorten up the fuselage to provide for a more advanced riding experience as you grow. So between wing selection and the adjustability, the Rider series is super versatile and excellent to learn on. One feature I did want to mention, we talked about different weights and how easy it is to learn on. We have a thing called a Floaty, which is orange. Essentially, it's a raft that inflates. I'll attach a link to it down below. It will fit on either board and make either board much more buoyant and much more stable for learning. So again, we have a video on that as well. I can attach a link below. And while I'm talking about that, if you're seeing this video, please subscribe to our channel so you can see all the other videos, and keep in touch with us as we talk about new products. We're Solimar Industries. We're in Southern California. We do lessons, demos, and sales all over California and the West Coast, San Diego, Carlsbad area, the Inland Empire, Laguna Beach, Dana Point, and we have a new collaboration up in the Pacific Northwest in Seattle. So lots of good things going on. Our phone number is here. Give us a call. We're happy to chat with you about eFoils. Thanks.